Hey, what's going on, guys? Rakeem, Addison here, and on today's live, day 29 of the 30-day video challenge, guys, I've learned something that, in just reading, right? I've learned something that literally allows people to take more action, right? The one thing that, gets people to take action, it's so powerful, and I'll kind of get into it, but before I really go into it, I'll kind of lead up to it, right? By asking a couple of questions. So if you're just watching, if you're just hopping on, let me know where it is that you're watching from, because I'm going to be talking about that one thing that gets people to take action. Now, like I said, if you're just hopping on, let me know where it is that you're watching from. Right now, I'm about to go over seven different things. Seven different things that pretty much go over the word that I'm going to be covering. All right. Like I said, if you're just hopping on, looks like we got somebody else. Just go ahead and let me know where it is you're watching from. All right. So the one thing that gets people to take action, I'm going to get into it, right? So I'm going to start off by asking this question, right? So as I'm asking the questions, just leave a comment and just answer the question or whatever. Hey, what's going on, Ellie? Good to see you on here. Love to see when different people hop on. Go ahead and, share this with somebody so we can get this message out, because I really feel like it's going to be powerful, especially for the new person that's just getting started. They don't really understand, how the business works. This is going to help them out. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first question. I appreciate it, Ellie. Definitely. I appreciate you sharing. All right. So the first question that I want to ask is, what type of car do you drive? And go ahead and leave it in the comments. What type of car do you drive? And I'll give you a few seconds. And after that, go ahead and comment, what type of car do you not drive? So the first question is, what type of car do you drive currently? After you answer that in the comments, go ahead and answer, what type of car do you not drive? Looks like, appreciate that. Rare finds, just share it again. Really appreciate it. All right, so as you're answering those questions in the comments, like I said, I'll give you a few minutes to do so. But if you're watching right now, let me know where it is you're watching from. I love when people hop on these things and we just hang out and have a good time. All right, so maybe I can't really see the comments right now. Looks like we got somebody else who shared. I can't really see the comments right now, or if anybody's commented already. So I'll go ahead and go on to the next thing. So looks like we just got somebody else hopping on, so I'll kind of repeat the question for you. So I asked two questions. What type of car do you drive? And what type of car do you not drive? Right? Okay, so Ellie says, I'm a New Yorker. We don't really drive, MTA people. Okay. All right. That I can understand that. All right. So the next question I'll ask is, just a second, I wrote it down here. The next question I'll ask is, who did you date in high school? And I don't need their name, but what I want you to do is I want you to, on a scale of 1 to 10, go ahead and rate that person. Like, as overall good looks, who did you date in high school? Not the name, just tell me the rating you would give them. And of course, the flip side is, who did you not date, right? You may have knew somebody who may not have been that attractive or something like that, right? So who did you date? Just give me the rate from 1 to 10. And then who did you not date? Give me the rate of 1 to 10. Right? And you'll kind of understand why I'm asking these questions, because this thing, okay, Ellie says 7, great guys, still friends. Definitely, that's just how it happens sometimes. All right, so now I'm going to get into why I'm asking these questions, because the one thing that gets people to take action, now obviously there are a couple different things that gets them to take action, but this particular thing gets them to take action. So are you ready? If you're ready, go ahead and smash the like button. Go ahead and smash the like button, because once you hear this, you're gonna think back, because I didn't think, I was reading this and I didn't think back to like how all this was happening. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really think about this, and then when I learned it, like I changed it literally changed my mindset. You know what I mean? Ellie says, not into lazy people. Me either. Me either. Trust me. Looks like we got somebody else on. Let me know where it is you're watching from and who it is. You know what I mean? We can connect, have fun, and enjoy the live. I appreciate you for being on here. All right. So the reason I was asking those questions is because when you think about a car that you're going to be driving, right? Most people, when they're going after a car, they like that car. And they're thinking to themselves, how is this going to increase the magic word, my status? This is literally all about status. Like when we were at high school, most people were literally like if you went to date somebody, you thought about in your mind, how, like, is this person going to increase my status or decrease my status? So that's why I gave the example and I asked the question. I said, who did you date in high school and who did you not date? Because the person that you dated is someone that you felt that would increase your status. Whether you really believe it or not, you thought that person would increase your status. Now, you may have seen somebody who you may not have seen that attractive, and you knew, hey, if I go and date this person, that person is going to decrease my status, right? And then I asked about the car. What type of car? When you're driving around in your car, you want to feel good, right? You know, hey, I got a nice car. People are going to be looking, right? So it's all about status, right? And if you got a beat up car or like a what we call a hoopty or something like that, you're not gonna feel as good, right? Because you know you have a hoopty. You may enjoy your vehicle. You may love your car. But you're not going to feel as great as if you're in a better looking car, something that actually looks good, that's going to, attract people to you, right? So I'll go into the 6 things that are kind of tied into status, right? So intelligence, people want to involve themselves in something that's going to make them feel smarter, right? Also, the next thing is power, right? Depending on whether they're, they're lifting weights or whatever, after they lift weights and they're constantly doing it, they want to look good, right? They want to look more healthy, more athletic, right? They're doing that for status, attraction, right? The next thing is style. So for example, most people, they make the little rant about either are you with Android or are you with iPhone, right? Or are you with Mac or are you with PC? Most times Mac is seen as they're like the Nike, and PC is like Skechers to some people, right? But most times Mac is seen as the big dog. You know what I mean? So that would be seen as something classier. Most times when people say, "Oh, I got a Mac," "Oh, you got a Mac?" You know what I mean? When you say you got a PC, most times people are not like, "Oh, okay, he just got a computer." You know what I mean? But when you say Mac, "Oh, he got a Mac," it's just a difference to it. You know what I mean? All right, so the 4th thing is wealth, right? When I make this money, what am I going to be able to do with it? Right? Am I going to be able to take my family on more trips, right? Is my family going to, or it could be negative. It could be, when I make this money, is my family going to be coming after me, as in, asking for money all the time, right? It could be negative, but it weighs out either way. Most times, like when you're in business, right? So let's say you're prospecting somebody, and once you get to the final closing question that you usually do, or something, you're just trying something new, in that prospect's mind, there's literally someone that they're literally thinking, hey, is this, there's a question, is this thing I'm considering going to increase my status or decrease my status? So me joining this business, is it going to increase my status or is it going to decrease it? Right? These are the things that they're thinking in their mind. So you don't want to become discouraged, when they say no, because this is what's happening, right? And most times if someone doesn't make a decision within 5 seconds, there's a cognitive bias, and it's called the spotlight effect, right? If within 5 seconds they don't make a decision, yeah, and that's what it was. I told you I would get back to you on that. It's called the spotlight effect. If they don't make a decision within 5 seconds, what's going to happen in their mind? It's just like going to maximize them not wanting to do that thing, right? So literally, I think the next thing is physical appearance. Looks like we got a couple people on here. Let me know where it is you're watching from. I'm glad to see that you're, staying on here and enjoying this live, right? I hope you're enjoying it. Just go ahead and hit the like button if you're enjoying this right now, because I really thought that this would be valuable to you. So I'll go ahead and continue. So the next thing is physical appearance, right? Like I was talking about earlier, power may be somebody who's lifting in the gym. Or their power may be someone who wants to, for example, this is just an example, they may want to rule the world, right? They may want to take over a state. They may want to take over a country, right? Now with physical appearance, obviously people want to look good. What is the season that most people want their body to look good? Summer, right? Because when they go out to the beach, they want to feel good. They want to feel like when they're walking on the beach, people are looking at them, especially, okay, like, for example, if they're a man, of course they want women to be looking at them, right? Or they want to feel good about their body. It may not just be the woman. And if you're a woman, of course, you want your body to look good for a man, right? So in reality, the thing that literally talks about all that is status. It's all about status. That's like also, again, if you're prospecting, right? You never want it to be about the company. You don't want it to be about the products. You don't want it to be about the opportunity. Really, it's literally about that person. So you don't want to be pitching. You want to be catching, right? This is one of my millionaire mentors. He was talking about this, right? You don't want to pitch. You want to catch. So, like I said, it's never about the company. It's never about the products. It's not about that. It's about the person that you're talking to. So literally, if you were to actually see how I talk to people, is I'm building that connection with them, right? I'm not pitching. I'm just listening. I'm listening to what they have to say, right? And then I may ask a question, right? I may ask the right questions because I realize that it's about them, right? It's about how they perceive themselves, right? It's about the status. That question, the question that I said earlier is this thing I'm considering going to increase my status or decrease it? The subconscious mind is always working to answer that question. You know what I mean? So the last thing, right? And this is something that we all want, right? Happiness. How do you like you should when you most times when people have happiness, which is literally, complete fulfillment in their lives, most times they're good to go, right? As long as someone feels like they're going to increase their status, they're going to be okay, right? If there's like a slight pause, they're going to feel like they're literally going to feel like they shouldn't do it, right? Looks like we just got somebody else hopping on. Let me know where it is you're watching from. Good to see you on here. This is your first time on here. My name is Rakeem, Addison. And I'm just someone who decided to do a 30-day challenge, right? So with that being said, I'll go ahead and recap the 6 points. You got intelligence. People want to feel smart. Power. Some people want to take charge, right? If they feel like, hey, if is this thing I'm doing going to allow me to have power? Also, style. I gave the example, Mac or PC, Android or iPhone, right? Mac is seen as the big dog. PC is just seen, it's just like something that's regular. You know what I mean? All right, and wealth. That's the next thing. Is this thing that I'm doing going to bring me wealth so I can take more vacations with my family, so I can do whatever it is that you want to do, right? And then the next thing is physical appearance, right? People want to look good, right? Most times it's going to be men, you know what I mean? They're going to be hitting in the gym. So when summer comes, or the woman too, you know, they're going to be working out in the gym. So when summer comes, they can go out and show their body. I don't mean it like that, but I mean it, you know, like they want to feel good. All right. And then the last thing is happiness, complete happiness and fulfillment. This is what each and every one of us want, right? So the key is to follow your dreams, right? And if you're in business, understand that concept. I'll kind of recap on that as well. It's never about the company. It's never about the products. It's not even, it's only about the person and how they perceive themselves. And you as the expert has to literally show them, you know, by asking those questions, those qualifying questions, they have to basically, let me get my words together here. Sorry about that. When you ask the qualifying questions, you can find out more about that person because in the end, it's all about the person that you're talking to. So I hope that makes sense. All right, so those were the 6 points. And then the question that most of your prospects are going to be answering is this thing I'm considering going to increase my status or decrease it? So with that being said, that concludes my message for tonight. I really enjoy everyone who stayed here to the end. I really appreciate you. I'm grateful for you, and I'm glad that you're here to hang out with me each and every day. If you're still on here right now, just let me know, give me some feedback. Let me know what you thought about tonight's message. And tomorrow is day 30, guys. So that's literally, tomorrow will be 30 videos over the past 30 days. So a video every day for the past 30 days, right? I've been consistent, and this is something that you should be doing. And whatever it is you're doing, whether you're building a business or let's say you're in your career, just whatever you're doing, stay consistent in what it is that you're doing. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off, and I will see you guys tomorrow on day 30. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Peace. Let's get it.